Civil rights leader Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away overnight. We're told he died peacefully and surrounded by family.
Yeah, here's Eyewitness News anchor Mark Brown with a look at Jackson's legacy.
We might be the spook sitting by the door, but we got the key to that door. We will determine who's in the White House, who's in the schoolhouse, who's in the courthouse. God has given us a rod.
Jesse Jackson, a political force for more than half a century, a two-time presidential candidate and founder of the Rainbow Push Coalition. In the 60s, Jackson became involved in the civil rights movement while in college, serving as an aide to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jackson was with Dr. King when he was assassinated in Memphis on April 4th of 1968. 2 months later, Jackson was ordained as a Baptist minister, and as Reverend Jackson, he led protests across the country against racial injustice. In 1971, Jackson founded Operation Push in Chicago with goals of economic empowerment and expanding opportunities for the disadvantaged and people of color.
America is not black and white. America is rainbow. A part of our challenge is to make democracy real for everybody.
In 1984, he founded a similar organization in Washington, D.C., the National Rainbow Coalition. The two merged in '96 as the Rainbow Push Coalition. Jackson first ran for president ahead of the 1984 election.
Our time has come, all the way from the State House to the courthouse to the White House. Our time has come.
Jackson's campaign made several stops in California, including downtown L.A.
The reason why I'm convinced that there must be a Democratic candidate who is black and who is sensitive to the masses of the people in this country is that there is a gap between the announced candidates and the people.
He met with Nicaragua's Minister of Culture in Century City.
We must choose human rights and negotiations over gun vote diplomacy, big stick diplomacy, and nuclear threat.
And Jackson visited LA's Olympic headquarters to try to get Cubans to take part in the 1984 Olympics.
I regret so very much the Soviets have made the judgment to not be a part of this year's Olympics.
He ran again in the 1988 presidential election, making stops in Sherman Oaks.
We must multilaterally patrol the Persian Gulf and keep it open.
Downtown LA.
Common ground is to fight for an economic Bill of Rights.
And he got the support of LA County Supervisor Kenneth Hahn in his fight against gangs and drugs.
Number one threat to our security today is drugs. It is corrupting our country.
You bet it is.
Jackson was also in LA for the California June primary.
I'm a dream maker. And if I can, you can.
Despite not winning the presidency, Jackson had a big influence on international politics.
And all of us are delighted to see Lieutenant Robert Goodman free, safe, and reunited with his family.
In '84, Jackson negotiated with Syria for the release of U.S. Navy pilot Lieutenant Robert Goodman, who was shot down over Lebanon. Later that year, Jesse Jackson met with Cuba's Fidel Castro to secure the release of 22 U.S. citizens and dozens of Cuban political prisoners.
We must give peace a chance. If we invest our money and minds in peace, if we sow peace, we will reap peace.
In 1990, Reverend Jackson went to Baghdad to negotiate with Saddam Hussein and secured the release of Western hostages, including 20 Americans held hostage after Iraq's invasion of Kuwait.
Free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
In 1999, Jackson successfully negotiated for the release of 3 American soldiers held POW by the Yugoslav government during the Kosovo War. One of the soldiers, Staff Sergeant Andrew Ramirez of Los Angeles.
We were free. I would see them soon and love them very much.
Jesse Jackson has kept alive the promise of a better world for people everywhere.
In August 2000, President Bill Clinton awarded Jackson the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And throughout his career, Jackson made multiple trips to California to lead the fight for justice and equality.
This is not a minority issue. This is a majority issue. This issue is for making all America stronger and better.
People are fighting back for dignity as well as wages and benefits. I work with Dr. King and Chavez and Mandela. This is their tradition. It works.
And that was Mark Brown reporting for us. Jackson's family says public services will be held in Chicago.